ONETV Special Report.
So, I think considerable lang ang 6 months nga maoy mahimong transition period if in case the establishments has no in situ graduate, so they have a chance to let their employee to avail the program of the government for 30 days or 45 days about cookery. So, the 30%, I think, murag gamay ra gyud, Honorable Chair, favorable ra gyud ang 50% sa proposed ordinance nato. Kay pwede pagani nila ma 100%. Kay free man ang atong offer sa cookery nga anyone wants to have an in situ about cookery or pastry, free man na with allowance pa. So, actually, Honorable Chair, the program is favorable to the businessmen, no? Nowadays. Kay, di man sila magbayad. Libre man to sa ato ang offer sa atong government. So, in my opinion, Honorable Chair, kining proposed ordinance nato nga 50% sa employees o ang 6 months, murag tama-tama na ni Honorable Chair. Kay libre man ang ato ang cookery nga gi-offer sa government. Naatay sa local, naapoy sa TESDA.
Thank you for your manifestation, Honorable Dr. Honorable Suiso. You are now recognized by the chair din, Honorable Lim.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I agree with the Honorable Doctor regarding the transition period that was being recommended by the Chamber, that they need a transition period of 1 year. I think there is a misunderstanding between our public hearing, including the information that we have sent to our food establishment regarding the transition period, because I have talked with one of our food establishments in our city, and they really into quandary on how are we going to implement the said 50% with regards to their manpower. Niana sila nga mahurot ko no ang ilahang tawo og pa-eskwela, tapos wala na mo bantay sa ilahang tindahan kay ilang gipa-eskwela og 45 days. Ning anak ko nga continue man ang ato ang program, like after the 45 days ang isa nila katrabahante or duha kato na pug the next mo putoy mo eskwela. They thought nga pa-eskwelahon tanan, pahutdon tanan og pa-enroll, so nahulog nga wala mo bantay silang tindahan. They did not know that after 45 days we will still be accepting another batches for the next course na po. The same with the NC2. Hangtod nga all the batches pwede na to og sige tag-provide until the end of December. They thought nga kas-ara ta mo offer ani mo nang naglibog sila kung ilang bang peswelahon. So maybe we need to inform them again nga dili lang one time ta maghatag o isa ka kurso. It's continuing until December. So kung mahurot na graduate ang first batch ng 45 days, another batch, second batch, third batch. So dili kinahanglan tanan nga mo eskwela, pwede kanilang sa nga isa ka empleyado, then the next kay like narama sa 5 ka empleyado sa ilang food, ana lang hangtod nga mahuman sila hangtod inig 6 months after probably the next year na complete na nila ang 50% requirement. I think that would be the mo na ato nakita nga problema.
They have to be understood that it's on staggered basis. No, dili nga one shot only. Yes, Honorable Lim.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Isip nga naasad ko sa pangnegosyo, Madam Chair, daghan po kong na storya nga mga na-food establishment. Positive sila sa atong proposal, wala sila problema. Pero, dili po lalim, Madam Chair, ang 6 months transition period. Tungod kay naara sila pipila ka sinaligan nga makabuhi, kabalo silang makabuhi sa ilahang negosyo. Ikaduha, ang mga schools nga naay libre, ang kaninga kurso, dili ni siya ingon nga continuous dayon nga nag-end na napoy laing schedule. So scheduling nya slot pagyod, Madam Chair, limited ra ang pwede makasulod ani. Gustuhon man nila nga mahimo nga 6 months pero dili kaya sa negosyo. So kita isip nga pasit kuan man pud kahata pro business man kahata ato pud silang paminawon nga sila may kabalo sa ilang negosyo. Okay sila sa 50% nga maka-avail sa NCT nga naay insito ilang empleyado pero ilang usa ra gyud nga gihangyo sa ilang existing nga mga tawo muhangyo sila transition nga 1 year. Ang katong mga negosyante nga mutukod pagbag-ong negosyo wala sila'y problema kay ang ilang i-hire mag-hire pa man sila automatic 50% ng ilahang empleyado. Ang existing dili lalim ang 6 months transition. So, usan lang yun ilang gihangyo. Sa katong side ni, nakalimot ko sa pangalan tagiya sa GABs, uyon sila sa ato ang proposal, pero 1 year lang ang transition. So, majority of the businessmen, ning hangyo aning 1 year, Madam Chair. So, kita, ato pud silang paminawon, ug mahimo pud tang pro-businessman. Daghang salamat.
Madam
Thank
Chair.
you. So they opted for the 1 year transition period. Yes, Honorable Lao.
Thank you, Madam Chair. About this NC2 certification, this involves about cookery and pastry. The cookery training will last for 45 days, and the pastry is only 18 days. So why not make it this way? For the pastry, we'll just make it 6 months. For the cookery, since the training is more longer, we'll make it 1 year. Ang pastry mubo raman, it's a matter of 18 days training. So we'll just retain that 6 months. For the cookery, it takes a longer time, 45 days. Ato lang i-extend to 1 year. Then, about this 50%, mas inclined po ko i-retaining 50% kay in cookery sa pastry wa kay problema sa LBM, no, food poisoning wala kay na di kita kadungog. But when it comes to cookery, restaurant or catering like that, the problem is there. In the past we have been catering sa atong affair bitaw maka-experience ta nga some of the food being served as spoiled food. May problema ba? So since this cookery involves not only the preparation of food but the handling of food, the more nga maayo ni siya nga makuan gid sa cookery. Kay it's not only the preparation but also the handling of the food. Di ba naka-experience ta nga uban food gi serve spoiled na, panos na, then that will cause stomach problem, no? Makakos na siya food poisoning. So this is very important. That they have NC2, they will undergo training with respect to not only the preparation but the handling of the food. That's for our safety, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Lao, of your manifestation. So you are with this ordinance.
There is no problem about the ordinance, Madam Chair. I'm in favor of the ordinance of the 50% requiring 50% of the employees should undergo training. But what I'm just stating is, considering the pastry is only 18 days, shorter period, we can retain the 6 months. As to accommodate the cookery, because the cookery is 45 days, then medyo nagproblema sila kung 6 months, I would suggest to make it 1 year. The grace period.
Okay, noted, Honorable Lao. Yes, Honorable Cypress, for your comments.
Thank you, Madam Chair. As per manifestation of Honorable Lim and Attorney Lau, I concur with their opinion kay based pod sa mga nasturya pod na akong mga businessmen, mao lagi to ang transition nila lisod ba siya, Madam Chair, kay og maghurot. So actually nasabtan Manila, Madam Chair, na pwede isa-isahon, pero ang scheduling manggod pud ana sa pag-eskwela bitaw. So regarding sa Kokiri, so 40 days man siya, so longer, I think mga almost 2 months, so 1 month and a half. So I agree with Honorable Lim na 1 year. And regarding pod sa pastries, pwede ra sa tong suggestion pod ni Honorable Lau na for 6 months kay mas shorter man siya. So that's all, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Cypress, for your comments.
Honorable Chair,
Yes, Honorable.
during the public hearing, we urged the stakeholders to submit their proposals with justifications. Unfortunately, the proposal of the chamber did not contain any justification. Basta lang sila propose ka 30%, basta lang propose ka 1 year, wala yung justification. They could have provided us the justification nga nung mga ilang iparidos to 30%, pang 30%, nga naman nga ilang himog 1 year instead of 6 months. What is like justification ba? Kita pa yung mga itao justification sa ilang proposal. So, that's problem. Anyway, we'll try to do a job. Unahan to decide ang 50% ba o ato ba yung 30%. Because, there's wisdom in that 50%, okay, to afford more protection and safety to our businessmen and also to our customers of these businessmen. Nga, ang ilang empleyado 50%, maigil mo handle sa pod kay pag-eskwela sa usa ka certified nga institution nga may sa food handling. So makatabang sa negosyante nga may ang ilang mga empleyado, makatabang sa customers nga safety na pagkaon. So muna wisdom sa 50%. Ang kanang 30% murag ako tanaw ila lang iparidos para di sila makapuligig pangita isito. Murag ako kita pero wala man justification good. Ilang post lang nga 30% instead of 50%. Pero wala lang justify nga ano. So ang akong kita nga iyang purpose para di sila maglisod. For their convenience ba nga. Since siya ka-comply, it's easier to comply kaya masisod ma-comply 50%. Kung 30% mas easier to comply. Muna ako nakita lang katarungan, wala yung katarungan na siya. But if we go to the wisdom to provide more safety to the customers and also safety also to the businessmen, 50% yun ang mayo nga percentage sa empleyado. Okay. We don't go for easier to comply. Sometimes easier to comply might be resulting to certain risks, not only to the businessmen but also to the customers who are consuming food. So, muna ang wisdom sa 20% about sa transition period, ang 6 months, muy gihimo sa ordinansa, but they provide for a longer time of 1 year. Ang wisdom sa ordinance 6 months, kay ang kukiri, ang pastry 18 days naman. 18 days. Pag 18 days, Kahit na. So, napagay kay 5 months and 22 days. Pag-hire, dako time. Sa kukiri, 40 days. 1 month and 10 days. So, after graduating mo 1 month 10 days, napakay 4 months and 20 days nga allowance mo naghatag decision gilugangan para sa bro kung gusto lang yung mataas ang ilayabong tuyuan wala may distribution. Para po, easy to comply. Kay 1 year, masayon comply kaysa 6 months. There's lesser pressure, di ba? Muna ko sa 1 year, kaya lesser pressure diba? Dahil lang mag-comply. Muna, ako nakita nga, katulungan nga ilang ipa-extend na 1 year. Pero, ang unas, there's already wisdom in it, nga, there's enough allowance given to the businessmen. Sa pastry, which only requires 18 days of learning, napay 5 months and 20 days to comply. Sa cookery, which takes a longer time to study, 40 days, napay nabilin nga 4 months and 6 months man. 40 days man. 40 days is
40 days, 1 month and 10 days.
4 months and 20 days. Almost. So, anyway, I leave it to my colleagues. I'm just trying to enlighten the wisdom of the students and perhaps the wisdom of the proposal. Anong napropose sila ni? First, 20% para easier to apply. Kanang more than 1 year, except 6 months, easier to comply gapon. Muna yung tuyo nila sa ilang proposal.
Okay. Any further, yes, Honorable Lim, any further manifestation?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Sa 6 months period, usara man ang gihangyo sa kadaghanan sa negosyante, Madam Chair. Uyon jud kay sila sa 50%. So, ang 1 year, it doesn't mean nga para mahayahay sila. Kung dili pod lalim ang magnegosyo sama sa kaning restaurants, ingon ana, sa food. Ang 1 year manggod, dako pa sila og kuan nga makatrain pa sila laing tao nga mupuli sa mawala. And na-compute ba pila ka buok trabahante sa tanang food establishment nga makasulod gyud sa kaning mahuman gyud ang 6 months, murag wala man pud sila gapas ang sa TESDA nga ma-allocate-tan bagyod og schedule ang 50% sa tanang food establishment makaya ba. So, ang point, Madam Chair, is ang importante raman ani natong sa ordinansa, Madam Chair, maka 50% nga in situ ang food establishment. So, ang ila lang yung gipangayo, usa ra gyud ka buok ang 1 year nga dili pud sila magkabuli-buli nga naapoy ilahang transition sa ilahang negosyo. Ikaduha, ato pong panggaon ang atong mga negosyante, Madam Chair, kay usapod na sila sa atong mga stakeholder, Madam Chair. Usara gid ilang pangayo, 1 year transition, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Lim. Any further comment, Honorable Bation?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, uyon ko sa, kung pwede lang unta, uyon ko sa kang giingon ni Konsehal Lim kay dili pod baya sa yon tinuod kay naasad ko asa ako ang kuan kanang anak na asad ga negosyo, so dili nakaslat pa manggod ta, so kinahanglan siya nga dili pod idungan atong empleyado. So kung pwede lang unta nga mahimo yung transition nato nga 1 year lang unta, Madam Chair, apil na ang bread and pastry. Thank you.
Okay, so you have 1 year, we have 6 months. Okay, any other manifestation? Honorable Majority Floor Leader.
Yes, Honorable Sir. We have to decide today para ato na procedure lang atong ordinance for third reading next time para ato na ma-implement, Honorable Sir.
So, what's the final proposal, Honorable Majority Floor Leader? There are some who manifested na 50%. Ang uban po 6 months, ang uban po 1 year for the transition.
Dili issue sa 50%, pero ang issue is more on the transition period, Honorable Sir.
Transition period, which is 6 months or 1 year.
Honorable
So we
Chair.
have to make a choice on that.
Honorable Chair.
Yes, Honorable Sakin.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. As for the manifestation of Honorable Lim and Honorable Lau, Honorable Chair, So I think the problem, Honorable Chair, is not the percentage, but to extend the transition period into 1 year. There is no problem that 50%. So, Honorable Chair, I think the expansion of the transition period to give way, no, to the business sector to list their burden to hire for more, Honorable Chair. I think I subscribe to the wisdom of Honorable Lim, Honorable Chair.
Okay, Majority Floor Leader.
Honorable
For the
Chair.
finals now, we have discussed thoroughly already the 6 months or the 1 year. So let's have a decision, Honorable Majority Floor
Honorable
Leader.
Chair, may I, some point lang, Honorable.
Last and final. Say.
Yes, Honorable Chair, last and final. Weighing those suggestions, proposals, na focus na karon sa ato ang transition period, I propose, Honorable Chair, nga instead nga 1 year ang ato ang transition period, ato na lang himon, Honorable Chair, 25% on the 6 months, and the
That's
rest,
another proposal.
sa Honorable Chair sa ako. Kaya para, ako lang kitanaw karon murag gaway lang ko sa mga suggestions. Kay, siyempre, taga po na ito, kuha na nga itong mga businessmen. Kay sila manggod mo ay maapektuhan bali sa maong ordinansa. So, ako, sa akong tanaw, Honorable Chair, okay rata mag 1 year, katong transition period, pero ato lang i-staggered 6 months, makumply na nila ang 25% sa ilahang empleyado nga maka-in situ, kokere or pastry. Dayon, the rest, dito na nila i-comply na po para makuha yun ang 1 year, so 25% na po. So, ako nasabtan ang pasabot ni Konsehal Lim nga maglisod og abot. So, mag-start yun sila sa, kaya usahay mong gumingon tag 1 year transition, 1 year rabot mo, mudagan na po 5 months, adisir pa ta mo, mo pa eskwela. So, kining ako ang proposal ng Honorable Chair, atong staggered. 25% within the 6 months, the rest of 25% to make it 1 year transition
Any
period.
comment regarding the manifestation of Honorable Dapdor? Yes, for your comment, Honorable Romero.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair. How about if we can have nominal voting about this transition span of time, Madam Chair, for us to have a decision, Madam Chair.
What is your
Right,
proposal on the transition period? Nominal voting. Honorable Majority Floor Leader, there is a motion.
Honorable Chair,
There's a
ang proposal ni Honorable Lim, supported by Honorable Lau, 1 year instead of 6 months.
Oh, 1 year.
Ang proposal ni Kuya Doktor is also 1 year, but staggered. Di ba? Ang 50%, instead to comply 6 months, himunog 25% sa 6 months. The next 6 months, 25%. So 1 year lang yapon. So, meaning, there's no argument on the 1 year period. Di ba?
Majority Floor Leader, Madam
yes.
Chair.
Yes, Honorable Lau, you have the floor.
My proposal was 6 months for phase 3. Since the training period is only 18 days. But for the cookery, since it will take longer time, I think it's 45 days. 40 days. It's a longer period. So I proposed that it will be 1 year. So duha niya akong gikuan, ma'am, 6 months sa pastry kay dali raman. Then sa cookery nga medyo dugay,
1 year.
1 year.
Okay.
So,
Noted.
Honorable Sir, is
Noted.
Honorable Lim agreeable to the proposal of Honorable Lau? Okay ka na?
Okay ra, Madam Chair, kay few raman po ang ato ang establishment sa pastry compare sa atong cookery. Ang cookery man gyud ang pinakalisod nga
You have to
trabaho.
train.
Yes, Madam Chair.
So, to simplify, sa bread and pastry, okay na 6 months. Sa cookery,
1 year.
we can extend to 1 year.
Okay.
Asa man himutang imong proposal na Honorable Doctor, nga na-again sana.
Ako na lang i-withdraw kung proposal ng Honorable Chair. Okay na itong proposal.
Okay, Honorable Sir. Honorable Doctor is withdrawing his proposal, so nasimplify na.
Okay, noted by the chair.
The only remaining proposal is
Well,
6 months on pastry and bread, and 1 year transition period for
for the
cookery.
yeah.
So there's no other proposal. One objection, so mukan.
Okay.
I therefore move to amend the ordinance for third reading to include
The period.
to modify the transition period for bread and pastry to remain to be at 6 months, but for cookery to make the transition period
1 year.
to 1 year instead of 6 months, Honorable Sir.
Yes.
So muna itong i-change sa ordinance for the third reading. Kung ano nila ang proposal, no more. Okay?
Okay.
That's as good as above, Honorable Sir.
Okay, it has been moved by the Honorable Majority Floor Leader, an ordinance requiring food establishments within the territorial jurisdiction of OZAMIZ City to mandate at least 50% of their employees obtain cookery national certificate for a period of 1 year, and for the bread and pastry 6 months. And production national certificate with 2 from the recognized training institutions or the accredited centers. Is there any further comment? Remarks? Hearing none, the motion of the majority floor leader is deemed approved.
So in sum, there's only one change stop of the ordinance. And this is a period of minimum 1 year for cookery. So that will be the only change, Honorable Sir. And we schedule this ordinance for its third reading next week. Third reading. With that modification, 1 year ang necessary period for cookery ang involved establishment. Okay, thank you, Honorable Sir.
Yes, Honorable. Yeah, Ayudan.
We'll proceed to letter C.
Yes, Honorable Dinkis Suiso is still raising here, his hand.
Yes.
Yes, Madam Chair. Mr. Chair, Mr. Majority Floor Leader, I remember that our legal officer is also recommending that in the definition of terms, we will omit zoonosis, which is not mentioned in the wordings of the section. So may request also, Madam Chair or Mr. Majority Floor Leader, that this be deleted, the definition of terms zoonosis.
Okay.
Thank you, Honorable Sir.
Honorable-
When we proceed now to letter C, unassigned business, whereby we have 12 insertions, Honorable Sir.
For the unassigned business, we have 2 items.
12.
Oh, 2 items, 12 items. Go ahead, Majority Floor Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Sir. The first item is the request of City Mayor for us to enact a resolution approving the conduct of PSA Provincial Office July 2023 Consumer Expectations Survey 11 to 25 July 2023 San City. This refers to consumer expectations related to trade, commerce, and industry. So may I yield to the wisdom of the Chairman of the Committee on Trade, Commerce, and Industry, Honorable Catherine Lim, to introduce and recommend action on this particular item, Honorable Chair.
Honorable, the Chairperson, Honorable Suiso.
Lim, Catherine Lim,
Honorable
Honorable.
Suiso, Honorable Lim.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would like to pass a resolution approving the conduct of PSA Provincial Offices July 2023 Consumer Expectation Survey on 11 to 25th of July 2023 on OZAMIZ City for first reading with reservation.
For first reading with reservations, motion approved as being manifested by the Honorable Lim.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Due to its urgency, I would like to pass this resolution approving the conduct of PSA Provincial Offices July 2023 Consumer Expectations Survey on 11th to 25th of July 2023 in OZAMIZ City for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
Due to the urgency of this request from the Honorable City Mayor, the Honorable Lim is passing this resolution for second and final reading. A resolution approving the conduct of PSA Provincial Office July 2023 Consumer Expectation Survey on 11 to 25 July 2023 in OZAMIZ City. Motion approved of the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Apo, in session number 2, a resolution approving the conduct of ACTEC Global Institute Incorporated Training in Computer Systems Servicing Institute starting 17 July 2023 in San City. Honorable Chair, I now here to the wisdom of the Chairman of the Committee on Information, Communication Science and Technology, Honorable Dingusiso, to introduce the recommendation of the team. Honorable Chair.
The Honorable Dingusiso is now recognized by the Chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. This representation would like to pass a resolution approving the conduct of ARCTEC Global Institute Incorporated's Training and Computer Systems Servicing, or CSS, NC2, starting on the 17th of July 2023 in the city of OZAMIZ. On first reading, Madam Chair, with reservation.
Approve the first reading with reservations.
On the said premise, Madam Chair, I'd like to pass it on second and final reading, waiving the internal rules on joint motion.
The request of Honorable Mayor Indy Waminal Jr., this resolution approving the conduct of ARCTEC Global Institute Incorporated's Training and Computer Systems Servicing, CSS NSET 2, starting on 17 July 2023 in OZAMIZ City. Move with Honorable Zuiso to pass this on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Is there any comment? Hearing none, motion approved on the second and final reading.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The third approved session is a resolution approving the conduct of Philippine Ports Authority Port Management Office, Misamis Occidental's PPA, PMO sa Occidental Parang Pantalan on 14, 20, and 21 July 2023 in San City. Honorable Chair, in the absence of Honorable Ewan Chavillo, the Chairman of the Committee on Sports, I now hear the wisdom of the Co-Chairman of the Committee on Youth and Sports, Honorable John Doctor, to introduce a recommendation on this particular item. Honorable Chair.
The Honorable John Doctor is now recognized by the Chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Thank you, Majority Floor Leader. With regards to the request of our City Mayor regarding this resolution approving the conduct of Philippine Ports Authority Port Management Office, Misamis Occidental's PPA, PMO, Misamis Occidental, Palarong Pantalan, on 14, 20, and 21 July 2023 in OZAMIZ City. For first reading with reservations, Honorable Chair.
For first reading with reservations, move with the Honorable Chair Doctor. Approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. For second and final reading, waiving the internal rules to approve the conduct of Philippine Ports Authority Ports Management Office, Misamis Occidental's Palarong Pantalan on 14, 20, and 21 July 2023 in OZAMIZ City. On joint motion, Honorable Chair.
Due to the urgency of this request from the Honorable City Mayor, the Honorable John Doctor is passing this resolution approving the conduct of the Philippine Ports Authority Port Management Office, Misamis Occidental PPEPM o Misamis Occidental di Palarong Pantalan on 14, 20, and 21 of July 2023 in OZAMIZ City. Motion approved on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Any comment? Hearing none, motion approved on the second and final reading.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Appropriation number 4. Resolution approving the conduct of Philippine Ports Authority Port Management Office, Misamis Occidental, Eucharistic Mass Program, and awarding of winners of the Palaro sa Pantalan on 20 July 2023. In the same vein, Honorable Chair, I yield to Honorable Dr. Chairman of the Committee on Youth and Sports Committee, Honorable Chair.
Honorable John Doctor, you are now recognized with the chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Another request by our City Mayor regarding our approval for the conduct of Philippine Ports Authority Port Management Office Misamis Occidental's Eucharistic Mass Program and awarding of winners of the Palaro sa Pantalan on 28 July 2023 in OZAMIZ City for first reading with reservations, Honorable Chair.
For first reading with reservations, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Considering its urgency of the matter, moving for its approval on second and final reading, waiving the internal rules, the conduct of Philippine Ports Authority Port Management Office, Misamis Occidental's Eucharistic Mass Program and awarding of winners of the Palaro sa Pantalan on 28 July 2023 in OZAMIZ City on joint motion.
Due to the urgency of this request from the Honorable City Mayor, move with the Honorable John Doctor to pass this on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules, a resolution approving the conduct of Philippine Ports Authority Port Management Office, Misamis Occidental's PPEPMO, Misamis Occidental Eucharistic Mass Program and awarding of winners of the Palaro sa Pantalan on 20th of July 2023 in OZAMIZ City. Is there any comment, further comment, remarks? Hearing none. Motion approved on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Appropriation number 5, a resolution approving the conduct of organic agricultural production in situ starting on 12 July 2023 by Technological Expertise Services of the Philippines Incorporated in Science City. Honorable Chair, and I yield to the wisdom of the Chairman of the Committee on Agriculture, Honorable John Sakin, to introduce and recommend action on this particular item, Honorable Chair.
The Honorable Onetv Sakin Jr. is now recognized by the Chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I move to pass a resolution approving the conduct of organic agriculture production in situ starting on July 12, 2023 by Technological Expertise Services of Philippines Incorporated in OZAMIZ City, Honorable Chair, on first reading with reservation, Honorable Chair.
Approve on the first reading with reservations.
Honorable Chair, for the second and final reading on joint motion, waiving the internal rules.
Approve on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules as being manifested by the Honorable Sakin. Any comment, remarks? Hearing none, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Appropriation number 6, a resolution approving the repair, improvement of covered parking at Port Police and Cargo Control Unit project of the Philippine Ports Authority Port Management Office, Misamis Occidental, in the port of OZAMIZ City, Honorable Chair. This refers to repairs and improvements. So, I yield to the wisdom of the Chairman of the Committee on Public Works and Infrastructure, Honorable Salo Salvador, to introduce and recommend action on this particular item, Honorable Chair.
Honorable John Doctor, you are now recognized by the Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move to pass a resolution approving the repair and improvement of covered court parking at Port Police and Cargo Control Unit, a unit project of the Philippine Ports Authority Port Management Office, Misamis Occidental, Port of OZAMIZ, OZAMIZ City. For first reading with reservation, Madam Chair.
For first reading with reservations as being manifested by Honorable Saulo Salvador. Motion approved.
ONETv Special Report.